Hi there, welcome back to the oil and gas exports course. I am Rizwan Khazi. In this video, I am going to talk to you about identifying red flags of fake sellers and intermediaries. Here I am talking about sellers, not buyers. That you have to understand. There are a lot many sellers, fake sellers and fake intermediaries in this market. The mandates, intermediaries meet my mandates. So there are a lot of fake sellers. Therefore, here I'm going to discuss you how to point out are they fake or are they genuine. So after watching this video, you will understand how to point out these kind of sellers. So make sure to watch this video until end. If you haven't yet joined my full course on oil and gas exports, there is a link in the description. Click it to access the complete course. Why you have to join this course? Why? Because this course run into multi-million dollars and billions of dollars. If you're making a single dollar per month from 100,000 metric tons order or 200,000 metric tons order, you are going to make like 100,000 or 500,000 dollars per month into 12 months. So it's a huge business. Huge business. You can become multi-millionaire or even billionaire in near future. Therefore, this business is very big business. Therefore, you have to join this business now and start learning and implementing this strategy so that you can get good orders and also you can win in this fuels exports business. Now, let's break down the 5 most common traps set by fraudulent sellers so you can protect your time, money, and reputation. Now, what is the first point? Unrealistic pricing. Offers well below market rates are almost always fraudulent bait tactics. This you have to understand. Actually, what I mean by this, if someone unrealistic pricing, that means if someone offers fuel at 20 to 30% below the current market price. If some market price is going on around like say $500 or $600, whatever, if someone is offering you like say 20% or 30% or 40% below the market current price, then that's your first major red flag. You have to understand that this seller is a fraud seller. This seller mandate is a fraud seller mandate. This kind of pricing is almost always bait for inexperienced buyers. In real deals, prices may vary slightly due to logistics or volume. It's common. We can see that if the distance is less, the price may be less. If the distance is more, the price may be more. So and also it depends on the volumes. If a buyer is getting on for like say 50,000 metric tons per month or 100,000 metric tons per month, the price may be somewhat high. But if a buyer is getting the product like say 200,000 metric ton per month into 24 months contract or 36 months contract or 60 months contract, whatever, a big order, that means in those cases the price may be slightly less. So it depends on the buyer and seller scenario, how they are picking up the product, how much the quantity they are picking, and what is the distance for the logistics and all those things. Therefore, if someone is slightly getting less price, that's okay. 5%, 10%, that's okay. But more than 20% or 30% decrease in the price, it's not there. In the other industry, like say metals, aluminum products or copper cathodes or other products, you can go for like say 20-30%. It's possible because those are metals and the price will stay for like say 3 to 6 months the same price in the metals industry, but in the metals export industry. But in the fuel, so we can see that the prices are jumping on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. So there may be not that much a difference of price like 20 to 30%. That you have to understand. It may be like say 5% or 10% difference, not more than that. And if some seller is offering like say 20 to 30% and more, then it's a clickbait. It's a bait, and that is unrealistic. Anyone offering ultra cheap fuel is usually running a scam or doesn't have product access at all. That you have to understand. So please remember this point. That's important. This is your first check. If whenever you are searching a seller, if they are telling that okay, we are going to give a market price is like $600 per metric ton, but we are going to give like say 500 metric ton dollars, that is huge difference, right? Therefore, that is the first thing you have to check, and by that you can understand that this guy or the seller mandate or the seller, whoever it may be, is a fraud person. That you have to understand. Next, coming to the second point, documentation issues like poor grammar, mismatched letterheads, or inconsistent company detail signal single yeah, these all signal unprofessionalism, because actual sellers and actual buyers have professionalism. Next, always you have to inspect the paperwork. Legitimate sellers have clean professional documents, because they are doing right kind of business, and also they want to submit those documents to the government of those countries from where the product is being, the origin of the product from it is coming. Therefore they have to submit the documents to the government. That is the for approvals. That is the reason they prepare all the documents in a legitimate way, clean and professional way. Other sellers who don't want to do all this, they are actually those are the fraud sellers or the fraud seller mandates. They will use poor grammar or roughly used letterheads and all those things. So you have to check each and every point in the document. Cross-checking the company registration against official government databases. That is also important. If you are not cross-checking the seller's database with the official government databases, then that is also a red flag. Why? Because if someone is saying that this is a seller's company, or and their name is not available in the government official database, then it is a huge issue, right? This you have to remember. Next, watch out for mismatch. As I said, mismatch letterheads, grammar errors, or vague contact information. You can see a vague contact information. General, we can see that only 1-2 lines of address sometime is given and contact information is given. And if you find and search in the online, or if you visit there also, the actual location may not be there. Therefore, you have to check all this with in the documents of the seller. Are those documents legitimate, clean, professional documents or not? Are those is the seller company registered in the government database? Is that letterhead having some grammar mistakes or like that things? Is the contact information good or not? That you have to check. These are subtle but dangerous signs of fraud. Okay, this you have to understand and manage all those things. Next, coming to POP without a verification. This is also a thing. Legitimate POP, you will learn about the POP in my complete full course. If you have not yet joined my full course, it's important to join now. So when you join this course, you will get all those document details, which comes first and which comes last. I'm showing you all those things, so you will get well equipped with this information. Now, coming to POP without verification, legitimate sellers never provide documentation before storage verification. This is important. You understand. Be cautious. Be cautious when a seller shares proof of product too early. No real seller will send you the proof of products too early, especially before you have confirmed your buyer have confirmed the buyer's tank storage. Without actually knowing the tank storage of the buyer, seller will not send the POP. But fake sellers, what they do is they will send that, okay, we are having the product, you can see that we are sending the product papers, and they will throw like this, and they want to try to get the advances from the buyers, and they will run away. So real sellers know that POP documents are sensitive and should only be shared after proper verification steps. Otherwise, that can be misused. If someone offers a POP upfront, it's usually just a recycled or fake file. You have to understand that. And it is meant to make you trust them quickly. That's it. Nothing more than that. If someone is telling you that, okay, I'm giving you the POP, then you have to immediately understand that, okay, right, this is a fake seller. Why? Because without verification of the tank storage facility of the buyer, it's impossible to give POPs. Why? Those are also documents registered by the refinery, and all those things need to be in place step by step. Now you have to understand, if someone is sharing the product proofs, then that may be immediately, then that may be a red flag, and those sellers are fake sellers. Next, coming to pressure tactics. Rushed in time frames and urgent demands typically mask fraudulent schemes. Another warning sign in urgency, if they say things like this allocation closes in 24 hours, this fuel allocation closes in 24 hours, or this is your last chance. Slow down. You have to slow down. Why? Because real oil deals take days or even weeks of structured communication. It will take some time. Real deals. It cannot be these big deals, these oil and gas deals cannot be closed within 24 hours. It's highly impossible. It may take up to 1 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, or whatever, but not more within 24 hours. The deal cannot be closed. Therefore, scammers use fake deadlines to push you into hasty decisions. You have to understand this. Next, coming to next point, requesting upfront fees. This is a lot of people are doing this. Professional sellers don't demand inspection fees before proper verification steps. They will never ask. They will never ask. Professional sellers or genuine sellers, they will never ask. And finally, real sellers don't ask for advance payments over email. That you have to understand. They will never ask advance payment over emails. They use secure financial instruments like letters of credit, escrow arrangements, or bank-to-bank verifications. If a seller is asking for wire transfers, handling fees, or terminal charges before any verification, walk away. Yes, you have to walk away. If a seller is asking for wire transfers like please send MT 103 or send some handling fees or terminal charges fees before any verification, then that is a red flag. You have to the buyer has to walk away from that. These 5 signs are easy to spot once you know what to look for, but missing them could cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Therefore, you have to understand these 5 points. These 5 points are very, very, very important. And with these 5 points, you can immediately understand which sellers are genuine and which sellers are fraud. First of all, you have to filter these sellers and buyers. That's important in this industry. Otherwise, you are going to lose some thousands. You mean your buyers may are going to lose some thousands of dollars. Now, with that said, if you join the full course today, I will show you exactly how to structure deals, verify parties, and build long-term trust in this industry. Why? Because this oil business is so profitable, but only for those who know how to spot the traps. Now you see, you can get all the knowledge of this business and how to start the business, which documents first come, which come later on a later stage, and how those documents are. You have to get all these details first, and also with that, the secrets of these sellers and buyers you have to know. You have to understand who are how to spot fake buyers, how to spot fake sellers, how to deal with all this kind of situations. I'm going to teach you all those things in my course. So you have to join this course today, and you have to join it immediately. Why? Because when this is an updated, this course is going to be updated on a regular basis. Why? Because this course is very big. This business is very big business. So I'm going to update it regularly. And when the videos, these lectures or these lessons crosses some, like say 25 to 30 lessons, I'm going to upgrade the package also. Therefore, before that, if you join, you can get in a low price and you can enjoy all this stuff. Therefore, join it now and take this course immediately. And with that said, there will be a link in the description. You can get onto the link and click the link, and from there on, you can take this course and you can start your business. And also, in the last, I must say that after completion of your course, I'm not leaving you away. You are being supported on a regular basis when you get after completion of the course. When you jump into start the business, like when you are searching the buyers or sellers, I am here to help you in the documentation process, in the communication process with the buyers and sellers, and also until and unless your product reaches the destination ports. It may be like 500,000 metric tons or 100,000 or 200,000 metric tons. I am here to help you. And even with the logistics companies all over, like say Asian companies and all those USA based logistic companies and other companies, I am going to help you. European companies, also logistic companies, I am going to help you, so that your product should reach on time and your buyer should get a benefit out of it. Therefore, join the course now today. I will see you inside. Thank you.